We had a good practice tonight. Thought guys had good energy. We probably got to get a little more focused. Had a couple silly mistakes, but the guys were flying around, playing with good energy. It was good practice. So we just got to have two better ones the next 2 days and get ready to go win a big game in Little Rock. Any questions?
When you see Mississippi State on tape, what do you see out of them defensively?
They're very multiple. They do a lot of things. They do a lot of unorthodox things in the secondary as far as coverages and line up different. So the biggest thing we got to just make sure that we really understand what we're doing and take care of our assignments and play fast, and, and just make sure we go out and execute, because it's a little bit different scheme than you're used to seeing.
When you say unorthodox,
just the way they line their. They'll have their corners line up way tight inside with their back turned to you, and they just do some different things in the secondary that you don't see very often. Just a little bit different, and we just got to go out and execute. Hopefully, take advantage of some of the things they do. And nobody's really tried to throw the ball on them much. Everybody they played seems like on film just lined up and ran the ball. So a lot of times they got 9 guys around the line of scrimmage, so we got to make sure they have to defend the whole field. So if they do that one. Definitely not going to just run the ball all day.
Speaking of running the ball, how do you feel about your running backs and how they play over the last couple of weeks?
I think we've really improved. I think one thing that's been a bright spot is we've converted all our short yardage conversions for 4 straight weeks. Our running backs had over 100 yards of bull yards 2 straight weeks. Our third down conversions got a lot better. That's something we've really worked on to stress. And, so there's a lot of things showing that we're improving. We just got to continue to keep working hard, making sure we keep improving.
You guys obviously have a lot of guys in the backfield to get the ball to. How do they seem to respond to the fact?
I think they're responding good. I think it always takes them a little while to get used to how that works. But when it really comes right down to it, is you get your chance, you get in there, you better make the most of it. And then whoever's hot, then you just keep feeding them. So I think it's growing into what we wanted it to become. And that's a lot of guys for our defense to keep hitting, and when they can stay fresh. That's when you see guys go the distance and outrun people for touchdowns or run through tackles. And it's kind of what we've been talking about all year and starting to show up.
You guys are way on the plus side on the turnover margin, and I guess the more important number is that you tend a lot of points once you get that turnover. Can you talk about how important that is of making people pay once they turn it over?
Yeah, we always talk about, we definitely want to make sure we take care of the ball and not turn over ourselves. And our defense has done a good job of getting turnovers. And usually when they do, we got to make sure that we capitalize on it. When they do get us the ball in good field position, we got to go get touchdowns, whether it's the defense or special teams. Anytime they get us good field position, we got to make sure that turns into 7 points. And that's something we talk about all the time, and we've done a pretty good job of it so far this year.
Have you guys played a scheme like this?
Not necessarily. We've played some that are similar, but not. I mean, they just do a lot of different things, coverage-wise. Just there are coverages that you can call that are the same as other people run them. They just run them different. They line up different. They look a little different. So I would say overall, no, we haven't.
Is everybody healthy?
I think so. I think everybody looked good and everybody's running around, and it just gets this time of the year where everybody has little knickknacks. Just got to make sure you know the difference between pain and injury, and everybody's out there working hard. I think the guys are excited. We got a little streak going. We got to just keep it going, keep improving.
I know you coach offense, but how was Willie today?
Willie was happy today. They gave him the game ball today. Put a big smile on his face, and he's just happy to be back in the office. It's great to have him back.
Paul, it's getting near the end of the season, and you see different draft boards with Ryan, where he ranks in quarterbacks if he were to come out. You guys, have you gotten into any of that, and what kind of advice, if you have you given Ryan in regards to that?
No, we haven't talked about it at all. He needs to be here another year for sure. Make sure he continues to grow and improve. You've seen so much improvement here lately. He wants to make sure he keeps growing and improving, and then probably something to talk about at this time next year.
Anything else, guys?
All right.